Hello everyone, today I want to share and discuss with you very important tips and advices which will gonna help you in your daily work. Either you already start to work here in Dubai or you're just applying or you're searching for a job. But before we started guys, I would like to thank you as today we reach 100 subscribers and today I get 100 more new friends, and thank you very much for helping me making this channel and supporting me to making more new videos for you guys. So let's get started. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Maria and I'm a legal researcher living in Dubai for the past 12 years. In this channel I would like to support all the newcomers, everybody who is living already here in Dubai, and of course all the tourists. Here I will gonna explain all the rules and regulations. I will give you tips about the life in Dubai, and together we're gonna explore all the beautiful places to visit here. But before we start it guys, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to tap the subscribe button and the icon bell so you're not gonna miss all the new upcoming videos. So let's get started. All the companies, they have their own policy and code of conduct which have to be followed by all their employees, and they will gonna provide you a copy which you have to read it carefully and make sure that you know all the rules which is applied to your daily job. But today I would like to give you some general advices and important tips which will gonna help you in your daily work. All the employees in here in Dubai, as per the UAE law, have to go through the probation period, which is from 3 months up to 6 months maximum. That's depend on the company. Some company they give 3 months, some company they keep 6 month probation period. In this probation period, the company will gonna watch out your performance and your behavior with the customer in case you work with the customer. In this period, the company has the right to cancel the contract at any time. So make sure your behavior, your performance in your daily job it's in the highest standard. First of all, when your duty start, be sure that you are punctual at all times. Never be late. Even come in advance. You never know what it will gonna happen on your way to the work. All the companies, they're taking very seriously the timings for the duty, as they give you in your contract which time you start, which time you finish. Make sure you come on time and you leave on time. You never go early or you don't come late. Some companies, they already have their machines installed in case you work in a restaurant, in the supermarket, in the shop, in even the office. They have a machines which you punch out and punch in when you come and when you go. All this database from the machine goes directly to the main office, and in case you will be constantly late, that will gonna cost you a warning letter or a termination. Dress code and grooming, it's really important in your daily job. Even it sounds really weird, but that is all the companies, they do pay attention to that. Make sure if you are working in any office, make sure that your dress is formal. Either you ask your management what you have to wear. Some company, they do necessary to wear suits, or you just wear a shirt with the trouser or with the skirt if you are a lady. If you work in the service sectors, restaurants, saloons, all those, most of them, they do give for all their staff uniforms. In case they will not provide you a uniform, they will gonna give you a guideline which you have to follow, which color you have to wear and what type of dress you have to put. As well, make sure that if you're wearing a uniform, if you're wearing your formal dress, make sure that it's clean iron. This is also, it will gonna affect you because all the management, they're really watching your behavior, your performance, and how you look. Some companies, they do have a strict policy about the men's beard. They do necessary all the daily shaving. So make sure that you will gonna ask that all these things before you start your duty. For the ladies, they do, some companies, they not allow, most of the companies now, they not allow it to wear very bright makeup. They do accept only modest makeup and your hair. Also some companies, they're not allowing you to wear it open hair. If you're working in a food industry, open hair is strictly not allowed. They will gonna give you a net which you have to cover your hair, in order by mistake your hair will not gonna come in some customer plate. No personal relationship is allowed in your work time, in your workplace at all times. A girlfriend boyfriend relation, it's in general not allowed here in Dubai and all UAE. So make sure that you keep your privacy and you keep your relations out of your work, and follow the guidelines of your work and of your UAE in general. As I said, relationships out of the marriage is strictly not allowed here in Dubai and all UAE. About the company belongings, it's really important matter, guys, because in case they will gonna give you some belongings which they will give you for you to use for the job, you cannot use it for your personal things. For example, they give you a phone or a laptop or a SIM card. If they give you a SIM card and with a phone to use it for the work and call the customers, call some, if you work for the hotel, to do some booking, you cannot use this phone and this line which they give you for the work. You cannot use it for your personal life, and you call your friends, you call your country. That is strictly not allowed, and in the end the company will find out and they will gonna find you. They will gonna they give you a warning, or they can open a case for you, and they will gonna find out from the bill which they're sending monthly to the company, not to you, because when they give you a phone with a SIM card, all the billing is coming directly to the company. If you work in the food industry also, don't take food which is, even if it's left over from the kitchen, don't take the food, take it home and eat unless your management is allowed, because so many people, they don't know about that and they do eat the food. They can take food, they can eat, or they can cook for themselves in your workplace, which is strictly not allowed here in Dubai. And so many people I met, which is they get a case because they didn't know, they eat, or they took the food from the restaurant where they work, they took it home. It's strictly not allowed here in Dubai, and you can end up with a case or in the jail with the deportation. So make sure, in case you work in the some food industry and you still have some food which is left, or there is some food extra, make sure your management will gonna allow you to do so. Otherwise, make sure you don't touch that food, because that in the end is your workstation, not your home. In case you're working as a nanny or housemaid, don't touch the customer belongings. In case you're working in the cleaning company and you're going to all different clients for the cleaning, make sure that all the belongings stays in the place and nothing was touched. And the most important, don't even think to steal, because all those things it will gonna find out. Most of the people, they have CC cameras in their homes if they hiring a nanny or a cleaner part-time, and you're gonna end up with the case on your head, and you'll end up behind the bars with the deportation from Dubai and all UAE. You will not gonna be able to enter here anymore. If you're working in a supermarket, here the case is the same in the food industry. You are not allowed to take anything from the shelf and use it, either if it's a tissue box or it's a candy bar. That is not allowed unless you're gonna pay for that item. It's strictly not allowed to use the either you work in grocery, from small grocery starting to big supermarket, all of them have CC cameras, and they will gonna find out that you took the item without paying for it, and that will not even cost you your job. It will gonna cost you your future life here in Dubai, because I said it will cost you as a stealing, and stealing here is Dubai. In Dubai will end up with the jail and deportation. If the company for your job give you a car to use for your work, like if you work outdoor sale, if you're working as a driver for the company, you are not allowed to use the car for your personal issues, like you drop your friends, you drop your family, you take out, you do some transportation you want to do. Some people thinking they can do some extra money. All those are strictly not allowed. And in case you're gonna make fine for the car, for the parking, for the speeding, for the seat belt, all those fines they will gonna charge from your pocket, and this is not small amount. For the fine for the parking, if you it's from 100 to 200 dirhams. For the seat belt is 400 dirhams. For the speeding is 620 dirhams, and those all will gonna charge from your salary. They will gonna cut it. In case you made the accident, and the accident wasn't your fault, also the cost of the repair will gonna cut from your salary. So unless and it's even if it's worse, that if you took the car without knowing the company knowing, and you make the accident or you make the fine out of your working hours, that will not gonna even cost you your it will be fine, that it also can cost you with the future termination from the company. So make sure you not use the car out of your working hours unless the company allow you to do so. If you're working in the purchase department, or you are salesperson and you're handling the money for the company, you be careful while you hold the company money. It's in your hand. Make sure that if they give you the money to go to the bank and make the transfer, that all this process was done, and keep the receipt which they give you, give it back to the company as a proof that the process and the transaction was done. In case this money you misuse it or you use it for your personal issues, that will not gonna cost you a warning, that will gonna cost you the future life here in Dubai, because this company easily they will gonna open for you a stolen case, which will end up for you with the jail and deportation. If you're working for some real estate, or you're working for some outdoor sales, it's strictly not allowed to do some transaction behind the company's back. Means in case you have some transaction and some company they want to give you some commission, and you thinking that you can take this commission, and you will not gonna report it to your office, this all can end up for you with the case or deportation. So make sure that all the money you're taking outdoors, you give the receipt, and all the money you handling, you take it to your company. That will save you from the future troubles, and you to let you work for a long time in the company. Any money, any transaction, you work for the company, have to be billed and reported to your company. Very important. Also, a very important matter is the company database and personal information about the company. All those, if you are working in the company, you are not allowed at any case to give all this database and details to someone else outside. Even they will gonna pay you thinking you will gonna make some extra money. Some companies they have emails, phone numbers, they thinking they can make some extra money and sell this database to someone outside. Your company will gonna find out that is a big criminal case, and you will end up with a big case in your head, and you can end up in the jail. So make sure while you are working in the company, all the database, all the personal info about the company stays in the company. You are not allowed to take this information outside of your company and discuss it, or give all this information to someone else for exchange of money. If you are working in the service sector and hospitality, let's say you work in the hotel, in the reception, you work in some retail in the shop, you work in some restaurants, you work in the salon, all those sectors are working with the customers. Here is the most important is the customer and your attitude with the customer. You always have to have excellent behavior with the customer, and don't show your attitude. That is really important, because in case the customer not gonna be happy with your behavior, with your attitude, you will be little rude, maybe you don't have mood, all that will gonna end up for you with a complaint. The customer they can complain to your management, and that you will gonna cost you your job in the future, because first time maybe they can give you a verbal warning. You can have some conversation with your management, and if this situation will gonna continue, they can give you a verbal final or termination in the company. In the service sector, very important is the customer, and the customer is always right. When you deal with the customer, make sure that all your behavior is excellent and there is no any residue of you're tired or you're angry. In case all the personal issues, they have to stay out of the job. So this is the end, guys. Don't forget to follow the company policy and the code of conduct, and I hope my advices will be helpful for you. And do let me know in the comment below if you have any suggestion or what you want to see in my future videos. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It will be very helpful for our channel, and I'm gonna see you in my next video, guys. Bye bye.